75, jumps into the 80s. Just make sure. See something right there? Is that a buckle? Yep, sure is. So, buckle of some type, horse buckle. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool right there. Pretty cool find there. Most likely a horse buckle. Not corroded too bad. It's about 5 inches there. You saw the signal with the AT Pro. Good signal here. When I pinpoint it and you get right on top, it sounds pretty clean. All right, let's dig it. Didn't get it right there on the first plug, so let's use the pinpointer. Earthworm, that's not you, is it? No. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. All right, it's lead. What kind of lead? 69 caliber round ball fired. That's what that is. Let me get a close-up of it. It's definitely been fired. It hit something pretty solid. You see, I mean, it is flattened on one side there. 69 caliber round ball fired. That's good. Gloves off. I don't know. Looks to me like that could have very easily have been a fired pistol round. It could also be you know, part of a bigger piece of lead that got chopped up over the years, maybe with a piece of machinery. Pretty neat find here. I enjoy finding old horse tack, stuff like that. This old iron ring has most certainly got to be what that is. I know most people don't find that cool, but I do. That could have been off the reins of a horse. It could have been off the chain mechanism for hauling a cannon around. This is definitely a Civil War site, but again, most people don't get excited about an old iron ring, but I think it's pretty cool. That's a big one there. Really good signal here. 68, 67. Now that's lead, but it's right under the surface, so it could just be some that over the years has been plowed up and pushed near the surface. Let's dig it up. Whoop, sorry about that. Okay. I tell you what, let's just use the pinpointer. Oh wow, look at that. An old brass buckle. Part of one, looks like. Now, I don't think, some of you experts, you know, I've seen and heard and watched some of you find old suspender clips. I don't think, is it part of it? It's obviously broken off. I would think that would be part of, well, I guess it could be. I decided to come up here in the woods. You find that interesting? Here we are in the woods. This looks like an old road bed right here. And a foot down in the ground beside this tree, of course that tree hadn't been here long, there's a mason jar lid. Maybe I should keep looking, huh? Okay, got another find here. I don't know, big iron ring. But it's like an iron band around something. Anybody know what that could have been for? Maybe a post, fence post, or a gate. I mean, I don't know. It's big, I know that. That is an old house. That's an old house site I've been looking for my last couple of trips here, and just never could locate it until right now. So I was so excited to see that. But I'm not the only one who's been here. You see that? If you're a metal detector, you know exactly what that is. That's somebody's plug. Somebody's been here already digging up targets. So I've got a few minutes left, and I'm just gonna sniff around and just see if I can't get a signal. All right, so there it is. There's the old house, old farmhouse. And what I've done is I've put on the small coil, 5x8. I switched it out here on the AT Pro, and a good signal here. Out behind this old house. Could be aluminum, could be lead. Well, good, yes, no. That is a modern bullet of some type. It's lead. Hey, whoever you are, why don't you fill your hole up? You dig a hole, you're out here detecting, fill the hole back up. I know nobody lives here anymore, obviously, but still, I mean, come on. Am I making too big a deal out of that? Let's dig it and see what it is. Well, there's the hole. There it is. I saw something shiny. Got a little bit excited at first, but I'm afraid it's just an aluminum washer. Talking about, I mean, it's round, it's silver. Talk about fool you. You got me. How about that? That's how it happens sometimes. Comes right out on the end of your digger. Some more old iron horse tack, is that right? Is that what that is? Or is that a little different? Let's take a look. Actually, it's an iron ring. Or is that a buckle? Is that part of an old buckle? Or is that still, you know, a horse tack off of reins? That's pretty cool there. At least I think so. I like finding that stuff. You can take a look at this old house. This is the back, actually, and see some old brick and everything. And here's one of the rooms. Had a floor system in here. I don't think this place is that old. A lot of these nails you see are not the square nails. There's the old brick fireplace is falling in. The room over there. Came over here to take a look at this other room. You can see that somebody's really done a number on that old fireplace there, the old brick fireplace. Yeah, the tree tried to grow through the house. Had a little bit of attic space up there. It's an old 2-room house. That's all it is. Today, this could be something really cool here. If you can see that. I'm hoping it's not going to be modern. When I first saw it laying there, I was wondering if I was going to have a Spencer or a Sharps casing. But I can't really tell. We'll have to clean it up. Well, I'm on my way out. Got a really strong, and the house is way down there, and I got a really strong signal with a small coil. 6 inches down, good, smooth, 6570, 6570. And there we go. Got a musket ball. And that is dropped. And like I say, I found Civil War stuff out here in the open. The tent rope tightener from a couple of days ago. Found another musket ball down there. And I knew they were camping up on this hill, and it's been hunted a lot. But there is more stuff to find. Alright, so there's some of the finds from today and a couple from yesterday, but I just thought I would include them because they were from the same spot and same type stuff. This horseshoe is actually not a horseshoe, that's a mule shoe, and I found a couple of those in the same spot. I looked it up, and really narrow, a little bit smaller, very much smaller mule shoe. It's pretty old. The nails in it, those are square nails in that old mule shoe. Found a couple in the same vicinity. So farmland there forever, but also the armies obviously that were coming through. They hauled stuff on mules, so it's neat to imagine anyway. That's that aluminum cutout that fooled me. That lead pipe, junk. There's that big iron band. And I mean, it is, you couldn't break that if you wanted to, or I couldn't anyway. It's really hefty, thick iron band from something. I don't know, from a post or whatever. That's an old mason jar lid, Bell mason jar. And this is the, I found one that I broke as I was getting it out of the ground. And I don't know if you can read that. Genuine zinc cap. And then it says on the other side, for ball mason jars. Really nice shape. Anyway, interesting. Old. Several shotgun shells. That bullet casing, I was hoping it was a bullet casing. You can see that it actually says 410, so that's from an old 410 cartridge. Probably a paper one. Some modern rounds. Deer hunters. This is the oldest shotgun shell I found. If you can see that, UMC company, number 16, New Club. Look that up. And Remington bought UMC in like 1911, 1912, but these were actually sold, made and sold from 1867 to 1911. So, you know, that's the oldest one. Found a lot of others there. Some of the cooler stuff, of course, this ring, assuming horse tack, could have been an old buckle, but pretty sure, you know, we're talking about some horse tack there. Same thing, this big ring. This had to be maybe used on a plow with a mule. I mean, you see where it's tugged on and worn on two sides. This is a really big, thick iron ring. I bet that's from for carrying a workload. Then you got this neat old buckle. Pretty proud of that. Horse buckle. 69 caliber round ball fired. You know, in this particular spot, I've yet to find that area where there was a good bit of shooting. Wouldn't be surprised if that's from a picket, you know, out in front, just some random firing. But certainly a 69 caliber round ball that hit something hard. Another musket ball found. This one dropped. I don't think that one's been fired. It may have been, but I don't think it's been fired. That's going to be in that 54 caliber range. This was neat. This brass clip or buckle. I was thinking it was probably a suspender clip of some type out there, and just random lead. Found some camp lead too. I didn't have that. I forgot to get that cleaned up and show, but in the same spot found some other camp lead. This was from the other day, but same area. Of course, the tent rope tightener. That was pretty cool. And it's in great shape. It's not dinged up at all. Brass. And this brass grommet, I'm pretty sure is from a tent. So those two things would have, you know, worked together. That would have been one of the holes in the corner of the tent. You run the rope through there and then tighten the rope down with that. And it's definitely Civil War era. And there was some camp around there, and I've hunted this side in this area just randomly, just covering a lot of area. And I think I'm starting to kind of, you know, with this and this all found in the same 50-yard square area. So go back and hit that area really hard and around that old house site too. Alright, thanks for watching.